So, welcome to Marseille.
Merci.
First, what is your impression of the concert of this night?
It was great. It was a fabulous night. Really a great crowd. The people's response and energy, it was a good surprise because coming in here, we heard about the football game, Marseille and Paris, and they're gonna be doing some this. And we also heard there's another concert close by. So we didn't really know what the turnout was gonna be. So to see so many people come to the concert, it was really a great surprise. And once there's people and the energy is there, you know, people who come to Groundation shows, they really bring a lot of spirit and good energy. So tonight was one of those great nights.
And is it your first time at Marseille, your first concert?
No, not at all. No, we've been in Marseille many times. Maybe our 5th or 6th, or 7th or 8th time playing Marseille. We played a lot of times here. Different venues. We played here before when this backstage wasn't built up.
Yes.
You know, we were in this same venue 3 or 4 times. We have good friends who live in Marseille. So no, this is like one of our home bases for Groundation, Marseille.
Okay, so you mean you enjoy the city and the way of life of Marseille and the Mediterranean, I think we can say way of life.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know it very much. A lot of times on tour, we're just passing through. You know, you play the night and you leave the next morning quick. So I don't know it so well. But like you were mentioning, when Marcus and I were here and we were doing the promotion for the album, we were able to go to the FNAC that was here local. And it was by the wharf and by all the boats. And it was nice to see, you know, that side of Marseille. So yeah, we really enjoy it.
Okay. Now your groups have, I think, 70 years.
We have a lot of years, yeah.
Yes, you made the group in 98.
Yeah.
So, when you see back, what do you feel about this moment?
Yeah, it's great. I feel proud to look back. I feel like we have lots of work to do in the future still. But looking back, you know, the rare moments when I do look back, because I'm usually a forward kind of thinking person. But looking back, it's a great achievement because all the music really stands strong today. Even the first album, Young Tree, and these things. You know, I can play these albums for my kids, and it's uplifting and it's music that really teaches something positive and is speaking about hope for the future. So I really feel good. Looking back at all the years of Groundation, I feel I feel, you know, complete. You know, I feel satisfied.
And in the name of the album is called A Miracle. What does it mean?
A miracle. Yeah, a miracle is something miraculous, something that is impossible, but yet it happens. You know, and A Miracle, the album, is talking about the miracle of childbirth, the miracle of music. We feel like music and life is the same. Groundation. That's one of the messages of the album. And the album is livicated. The album is, you know, people in English say dedicate. The album is for the Empress. It's about woman. It's about really the power of the female spirit. So that's why the album cover has the woman on it and whatnot. And it features lead female vocals. So A Miracle, the album, is talking about the miracle of life, the miracle of music, and trying to balance society. Yeah, a miracle.
Thank you. Another question. How can I say that? 2 seconds.
Bass question.
Take a pause for a second. The guy out front that was dying, he's been to 10 shows. This is the first time he's been able to talk to anyone from
Any
the band.
bass questions?
Like, no, we don't know about that.
What's that? How do you hit that low
I
note?
enjoy you when you do.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man.
I
Thanks,
take some picture because.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I played some contrabass.
Yeah.
Also, so it's comfortable to play like this, and
Awesome.
you know, so it depends the position of the hand and which groove you're playing, but sometimes it's natural.
Do you even try to do reggae with the contrabass?
No, we've talked about this. Harrison always wants me to bring it. I played it just for a little bit On the last record on Building an Ark. Just for the very beginning, there's a little bit in the intro. I think the difficulty is when you play live, the sound is so loud, especially the low frequencies, that it's easy to get the, it feeds back, and so just the situation, the technical situation of how to play that with a reggae group in a club,
If you want, I know it's a strange French group called Lazare Perry Dub.
Lazare Perry Dub.
Yes, and they do dub, but with violins, contrabass, percussionists, and it's very good.
Impressionnant.
Yes, I think they come from Paris, and they just do one CD. And when you hear that, they do a remix of "Sun Is Shining" of Bob Marley.
Really?
Just one guitar, but acoustic guitar.
And then like classical kind of instrumentation.
Yeah, just
almost,
gitan boxes.
Yeah, we call what do we call it? Cajon.
Yes, and they do all the bass is made by a contraviolence. So
Okay.
I think it's very interesting.
Interesting. And the name again?
Lazare Perry Dub.
Lazare.
Lazare, like the gare Saint Lazare at Paris for remembering.
Okay.
The gare Lazare. Perry like Perry.
Yes.
And
Perry. Dub. Okay. Other Perry. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Good shit. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Me too.
Ryan.
Oh, is there an interview going on? I'm sorry.
Yep. Drum question.
Yes. Is that my backpack? Yes, it is.
Oh, you answered your own question, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to come up with one.
We gotta make moves soon, huh?
Well,
Germany's calling.
I need to smoke some weed.
It's true.
Everybody cool?
Oh.
Everything.
Yes, on va essayer pour la batterie. Alors, good.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
One question for the drummer. I will try to find a good question for the drummer.
Okay.
Since you got him, you might as well ask him something.
So, we are with the drummer of Groundation. And I will ask you, what is the inspiration of your beat when you play at Groundation?
Wow.
Life itself. It starts with the heartbeat.
Okay.
It starts with the energy. And then it just continues until you find exactly what you're trying to do. The speed of the song, the pace of the show. That is it. Always. Starts with the heart.
Yes. It's the beat of your heart.
Of course.
Thank you.
That is always my inspiration.
Alright.
Everybody has a beat.
From someplace, man.
Thanks. Oui. Pas bon?
Ouais, je vois bien en faire encore une ou deux.
Et on peut.
Ah voilà,
What do you say?
I want to ask you a last question.
Alright.
Because I don't know what is the reputation of reggae in US. Because in France we have the generation with Bob Marley, so we enjoy reggae and we have a lot of groups, but we don't know, for example, what people think about you in USA, for example. So I want to ask you if you like to play in USA, if you think California is better, or if
California is great, yeah. California is fantastic. There are places in the States that are better than others.
Yes.
Some are more welcoming to the kind of music that we play and the kind of message that we're bringing. So places like California and Oregon, Washington and Colorado, on the East Coast like Boston and New York City, Florida, Washington D.C. These are great places. Hawaii, great places, for reggae. But some of the places, Utah, Arkansas, Louisiana, these are hard places to play reggae music in the States. Reggae, the U.S. has lots of people who are free, liberal thinking, people, and they have lots of conservative people who don't want reggae really around. So it's a work in progress. Reggae music is always an underground music, whether it's in Europe or in South America or in America. It's not a pop music. It's always an underground music. And it should, I believe, contain a strong message. A message to uplift people and challenge what's happening today, because we need to change lots of things for the future to be positive and bright. And so we know those things what to do, so we're going to do them. And that's what reggae music is about. And I think that America is one of the battlegrounds to bring people to reggae. But Europe seems more receptive to reggae music because of that background with Bob Marley and Burning Spear and a love of reggae here, you know. There wasn't that love in America for Bob Marley. When Bob Marley was here in Europe selling 100,000 huge stadiums, in America he was still playing smaller places. So, you know, reggae has a lot of work to do in America. But we're doing it.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Le jingle.
Can I just like you a jingle for the to put it?
Oh Lord! All right.
Is it possible?
Fly foot, fly foot, fly foot.
Yeah.
Why? This is Radio Flyfoot, yeah? Oh, Babylon, rule him, Babylon, rule him. Flyfoot, keep it good, keep it positive. Select that. Flyfoot, rock it.
Thank you.
You know it, brother. And sister.